Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how I prepare this delicious vegetable soup. This vegetable soup is so yummy. It made with ugu, water leaf and ukazi. Yes, my people knows what I'm talking about. This pot of goodness is so yummy. You can't miss to have it in your home. So guys, if you are interested, let's go to my kitchen and let me show you how I prepare this pot of goodness. Hello, welcome to Cook with Ijoma, where you have all the sweet, beautiful delicacy. So let's get started, guys. So guys, I have all the proteins in this pot. I have stockfish, mackerel fish, tripe, which is afano, red beef, and I have some pipe. I'm going to add some cow leg into it, added some water before cooking. So guys, I'll also spicy it up so that it will taste so good when I start cooking the soup. So I have some chicken bouillon I added into it, and I'll also add some seasoning cube as well with pepper, onions and salt. Okay, so after that I'm going to cover the pot and allow it to cook about 30 to 35 minutes before start cooking the soup. So guys, let's check the pot. You can see the protein is already cooked. I'm going to set it aside and start making the delicious vegetable soup that we are talking about. So I put my pot on the burner and added some red oil into the pot, and I'm going to add some chopped onions, which I allowed to fry about 1 minute before adding the chopped tomatoes. So remember to chop your tomatoes when making this delicious soup. So after adding the tomatoes, I'm going to add my grated paprika. Okay, then I also have chopped paprika I set aside. I added into it so that it will make my soup so beautiful. Okay, so that is optional. If you like it, you can do it that way, but for me, I like making my food to be looking good. So after that, I added some mangala into it, the dry catfish I made by myself. Then I have these fish flakes, the white fish. I roasted it to make it to dry before adding into this pot. So I have my mackerel fish roasted as well. So I added everything into this pot of goodness, guys. This soup tastes so delicious. So I fried it about 5 to 6 minutes before adding the proteins, the one I cooked. Okay, so I'm going to add other spices into it. So I have my habanero pepper. I'm going to add the habanero pepper into this pot because I want this soup to be spicy. Okay, add to your choice. So guys, I have the beef stock, then I added into this pot. This pot of goodness is giving, guys. I love this soup so much. So here is the habanero pepper I added into it, and I'm going to add some chicken bouillon as well. My season cube I added into it and mix everything together. Then I'm going to allow it to cook. So I'm going to make this soup with fresh ugu, water leaf and ukazi. Okay, I've already cut everything, washed, set it aside and start making the soup. So now I'm going to add some crayfish and ube into the soup. The low-cost beans I use in making my soup, it makes it to taste so well. So I mix everything together and I'm going to allow it to cook as well.
For home delivery cooking.
So the next thing I'm going to cook is the vegetables. I have the Ogo, Waterleaf, and the Ukazi. I'm going to cook it in this pot together. Then after cooking it about 5 minutes, I'm going to bring it down and start using it to make the soup. I don't want to cook it with the soup direct, okay? I want to cook it first before adding into the pot. If I add into my pot, I'll just turn it and put it down. So guys, I'll cover it and allow it to cook about 5 minutes before bringing it down.
For home delivery cooking, #1. All African dishes, now would be #1. Nri mmemme, #1.
So now I'm going to start adding the vegetables because the vegetables is already cooked. So I'm going to add it into the pot and mix everything together. So if you prefer to add your vegetable direct to the pot, that is your choice, okay? But I prefer making the soup like this. I cook the vegetables and remove the water, then add the vegetable here, okay? I did not cook too much. I just cook 4 to 5 minutes and bring it down. So guys, this is the pot of goodness. This is how I make this delicious meal. I have my semo already waiting for the soup to come down so that we can download it together. So the last thing I added is my mackerel fish because I don't want it to break into the soup, okay? So that's the last one, and when you're turning it, just turn it so gentle so that it will not break into pieces. So guys, if you have watched to this extent, thank you so much. God bless you. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Subscribe, okay? And follow me on all the social media. Cook with Ijoma, okay? You're going to see me there performing my cooking skills, okay? Thank you and God bless you. Continue watching.
With Ijoma na #1. Na Jeje love #1. Now we be #1. Okay, #1. Cook with Ijoma na #1. On IG, cook with Ijoma. Facebook, cook with Ijoma. YouTube, cook with Ijoma. Just cook with Ijoma.